Welcome back to another video, Jets fans. Today we're diving into something that could really shake things up for the Jets offense this season. We will talk about three players who I believe could secretly be major X factors. These aren't the guys getting all the headlines, but they're flying under the radar and could end up playing a huge role. With all the spotlight on stars like Garrett Wilson, Breece Hall, and newly signed QB Justin Fields, it's kind of easy to overlook the players who could quietly elevate this offense to the next level. Whether it's making key blocks, pulling in tough catches, or stretching the field when defenses least expect it, these players could be game changers. So let's get into this vid with three players who can secretly be X factors for this offense. First up is wide receiver Tyler Johnson. The former Ram signed a one-year deal worth about $1.37 million with the Jets, and he's someone I think a lot of people are sleeping on. He's been part of some pretty stacked wide receiver rooms over the years. Back when he was with the Bucs, he had to compete for targets with Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Antonio Brown, Scotty Miller. They also had Gronkowski, Leonard Fournette, and Ronald Jones in that offense too. So yeah, not a lot of opportunities to shine. And the same thing with the Rams. They had Cooper Kupp, they have Puka Nacua, Demarcus Robinson, Tutu Atwell, also Tyler Higbee and Kieran Williams. Johnson's just been buried on depth charts behind star-studded rosters, but that doesn't mean he's not talented. He's got very reliable hands and rarely drops the ball. I think his last drop was back in 2022 in a preseason match. Early on, it was an issue, and he's been pretty solid ever since. He's also surprisingly strong at making contested catches. He's also a solid route runner with some sneaky good speed, and he's capable of hauling in those tough throws in traffic. One area where he really thrives, though, is his yak. Believe it or not, he ranks 7th among all wide receivers in 2024 in yak, which is wild. That says a lot about what he can do when the ball's in his hands. A good field stretcher, giving the offense another layer of depth in the passing game. And with this Jets offense expected to lean on a lot of quick throws like slants, outs, and short passes in general, Johnson fits this perfectly. He excels in these situations and could end up being a really reliable target for Justin Fields this year. And I think for this cheap of a contract, he can bring a lot of upside and can give this offense a spark. Next up is tight end Stone Smartt. The Jets signed Stone Smartt to a one-year, $1.35 million deal this offseason. At 6'4", 226 pounds, Smartt brings a unique blend of athleticism and football IQ to the table. During his time with the Chargers, Smartt showcased his potential as a reliable pass catcher. In the 2024 season, he caught 16 of 19 targets for 208 yards, boasting an impressive 82.3% catch rate. Even though he didn't see the field that often, Herbert, his QB, when he threw to him, loved throwing to him. He was a reliable target. Whether it was just like a prayer bowl or a tight window throw, he trusted him. Herbert trusted Smartt. Smart's role could expand significantly in 2025, though. He could be a real threat in this offense. What makes Smartt especially intriguing is how versatile he is. He's not just a traditional tight end. He's a hybrid weapon. He's got a real athletic frame, a solid route runner, and this could lead to Smartt lining up out wide. He could play like a wide receiver in certain sets. He's also a solid complement to rookie tight end Mason Taylor, who he drafted at pick 42. Taylor, a great route runner, has reliable hands, and he's also a solid blocker. The Lions loved using tight ends and would often play two at a time, so this could possibly happen here as well. Taylor can work the middle and short areas. Smartt can stretch the field and get vertical. For this cheap of a contract and what he can bring to this team, he could be another secret weapon for this offense. Lastly is a rookie, a guy many people did not want the Jets to take, and that is Arian Smith, wide receiver from Georgia. This is a name that might not have thrilled everyone on draft day, but one that could be a game changer for the Jets. Selected in the 4th round at pick 110 in this year's draft, Smith brings elite speed to the table, something the Jets do lack. At the Combine, Smith clocked a 4.36-second 40-yard dash. And while at Georgia, Smith showcased his big play ability, averaging 17 yards per catch in his final season. However, he did also face challenges with consistency, recording 10 drops last season. Smith has been proactive in addressing them, focusing on improving his concentration and hands during rookie minicamp. And based on what I've seen and read, it looks like he's been really good, arguably been the best rookie there. He has definitely been one of the top rookies. So yes, even though it's rookie minicamp and the pads aren't on, this is a good sign that he can potentially be something special for this team. What makes Smith a potential X factor on offense is his ability to take the top of defenses. he can be what Jameson Williams is to Detroit, he probably would start off as like a lower wide receiver 4, wide receiver 5. But as the season progresses and he's improving, he can see a bigger role as the time goes on. Fields loves taking deep shots, and he could take one to Smith. A guy who was always open in college can now potentially be doing this here. He could also be another sneaky good weapon for this team. So that's it for this video. These 3 guys I think can have bigger roles on the Jets offense. I do believe they could possibly be X factors too. Let me know what you think of this video. Thanks so much for watching, and go Jets.